What's good, YouTube? Episode here, back again once again. Today we are here for our UCL Season 3 Week 4 Team Builder. I'm your coach of the Tucson Terrakions. Of course, we are joined by our sensei, Nexus.
Hello.
And we're joined by another special guest this week. He's very familiar with my team, to say the least. And he's here because he's built against us for the past 2 weeks in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Leo, aka 6 Foot Hacks, joining us.
Good Plaza YouTube. What's up? How's it going, everybody?
So Leo
I'm the menace of Nappy.
He is. He's a former UCL champion as well, and he's very knowledgeable in Wi-Fi. But he's also, like I said, very knowledgeable in my team. And I'd rather have Leo build with us than build against us. So we're here to build for JYT Gamer, coach of the Carolina Keldeos. And from what I'm being told, and from what I've known since the draft day, our Hoopa is going to use each of his 6 arms to smack each of Jay's 6 mons.
That nigga's getting his throat fucked.
So basically,
one fist in every hole. No, 2 fists in every hole.
Normally, I like to at least have some sort of team built as we go into this. You guys normally know we have stuff loaded up, ready to go. But this is the first thing on the recording schedule for this week, so I haven't had a chance to do that. But really, it's not even that necessary because, as Leo so eloquently put it, I think for the first time in UCL history, I actually have the favorable team matchup. I don't think I've ever had a battle.
Yeah, you
ever.
have the matchup.
Your matchups have not been that bad.
In all of UCL, Season 1 and 2?
Okay.
Okay, wait, if we're going with those, let's not say that, dog.
Name one time I had a favorable matchup.
Against Jay in Season 2?
Bullshit!
I think it was Season 1. I think it was Season 1.
Bullshit!
Nigga, carnivore!
So what? He had a primate.
That was pre-patch. Nigga, what? We're gonna say like primate is a threat?
He's a threat. He could have OHKO'd my Chansey.
Dog, that was pre-patch. That was pre-patch Pixelate, dog. That shit was scary. You saw how much damage that shit did to Metagross. That shit is scary, dog. That shit is scary.
You're right. Okay,
Scary.
so we're leading with this Hoopa, and Leo was saying Specs Hoopa or
Specs or Bandit?
Hoopa?
I kind of like Bandit.
Something to lock yourself in. Specs for Bandit, because I mean, you pop his walls if you're Specs, all of them, everything, nada. You look at his team and what comes in on his Specs, Dark Pulse.
If I'm Specs, then I have to run Focus Blast, or else I can't touch the Pangoro. Whereas if I'm Bandit,
you could run your power fighting if you don't want to even.
He gets Signal Beam. Signal Beam.
Signal Beam is neutral, so it's not like the world's worst thing.
I mean, the only reason that I like Specs more is because of Toxapex. I was gonna say Bandit because at least Leo, you were saying Gunk Shot almost OHKO's Pangoro.
Yeah. Signal Beam does 60 to 71% to Pangoro.
Do we outspeed a Pangoro?
Every time.
Yeah, it's base 60, dog. That nigga's slow as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 58.
We're
really slow.
We're base 80.
I even think Modest outspeeds.
Yeah, you don't even need to run Timid. You can just run.
No, yeah, literally Modest outspeeds Jolly. Or yeah, Jolly Pangoro.
Yeah.
Do you really need the plus speed in this match though? I guess the only real thing it would help
really
is
doesn't.
for
We'd
Magneton.
have to creep.
It's only for the Magneton only. Yeah. Because outside of that, you really don't. Because I mean, like, there's no way you're outspeeding as Chomp or Bucephalon or Beedrill or Starmie, but or the Whimsicott or Minior. But everything else, you just outspeed.
You could also try like Scarf doesn't look that bad, but Bandit just wrecks him.
We don't need both Signal Beam and Hidden Power Fighting.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't need both.
No, just one. You could go Trick if you want.
Trick, lock in the Specs on the Toxapex. I mean, if you're not afraid of a Specs skull.
Oh, Specs Toxapex. If you're a man, you could go Destiny Bond.
If you're a man, dude, you could.
Nice Destiny Bond.
But
either like
all those
Trick
people
or
that care
Destiny
about
Bond.
differentials. Come on now.
No, Trick is probably the way to go. There's not really much else you really need, I guess.
Yeah, there really is. I mean, you could run. I don't know, dude. You could run Thunderbolt just for BM, just to T-Bolt that one Pokemon. I don't know.
To be fair, Thunderbolt's pretty spammable against his entire team.
Yeah.
Once you get rid of Chomp.
Knockoff.
I mean, you could. I mean, I guess in that case, you might as well just go Banded.
Just because it's knockoff.
Even if you want to go Banded, you can have Drain Punch to hit the Pangoro.
Yeah.
But then you have to go like Zen Headbutt, I guess, over second.
Yeah, and Zen Headbutt has a chance to miss. I mean, dog, hot take, right? Hot take. Throat chop. You fucking with throat chop?
What? Please stop.
The throat fuck this thing. You fucking with throat chop?
Throat chop, dog. I like it. Hold up.
It's weaker than hyperspace.
That's a banded throat chop.
Oh well, yeah. You're right.
It's way weaker than hyperspace though. It's way weaker.
Hold up.
And I don't
I
think
like Drain
Jay
Punch,
is does he have mons on his team that really get sound moves like that? Not
Sound
really.
moves? No, not really.
I mean, Bug Buzz, Mega Beedrill. Base 15 special. You gonna sleep, dog? You gonna sleep on that? You gonna sleep?
His best answer to like Banded Hoopa is like Colbert,
Hitmontop.
Cresselia, Hitmontop, Whimsicott, I guess.
He runs Colbert Cresselia with like Dazzling Gleam. I'd watch out for that.
Choice banded bodies of Pangoro after rocks. My thing.
Jay's team doesn't do that well getting rid of rocks. I mean, he has.
His best bet's Starmie.
Hitmontop.
Starmie's not too bad this matchup. It's speedy. It's kind of annoying to switch into, honestly. Starmie's kind of annoying to check.
I think Starmie's a hundo coming. It's a little annoying to check.
Okay, then we're just gonna bring the Vigavolt from last week, and that's our answer to Starmie. Because if that nigga can live a fucking +3 tail glow from a Manaphy, what the fuck, Starmie?
Assault best, yeah.
Nice and side shock.
Okay, I don't give a shit about a side shock, dog.
Switching.
Where'd this thick nigga from last week go? Here we go. Hold up. Wait, did I just copy that?
I mean, Vigavolt against his team is pretty good because, again, and I'm going to keep saying this, he removed the P2 this week. It's gone. So
Vigavolt has a great matchup for sure. Like look at his team. Like, nothing really switches in.
He doesn't really, again, Jay lacks, obviously, outside of the ground type, he lacks, like, you know, more ground types. So, like, electric
once
roam's free.
Garchomp is dead, I can just click Volt Switch on anything.
Yep. Yeah. It's pretty clean. That's where Specs Thunderbolt comes in handy from Hoopa if we go special. Yeah. I mean, if we're debating on it, we can wait.
Well, no, I was gonna say we could do that. I was gonna say looking at I'm more confident in Bandit Hoopa, but looking at his team, I like Specs better because of like Toxapex and like
Toxapex.
Yeah. So
and you don't have a chance to
miss
either one works. Then if you run Specs.
Either one works really. If you want to go with Specs, go with Specs, and we'll work around that. But both are good regardless.
I mean, what if you ran for your fighting move? What if you ran Drain Punch, like a weird Specs mod right here? That'd be mega. That'd be.
Is this like Bandit Fire Blast Flygon from season 1?
I mean, check to see the calcs. Check to see the calcs. If you run instead of Modest, we could go something like a minus defense nature because I mean you're not taking any physical move anyway.
I mean, does Drain Punch do enough though?
That's the one thing I was worried about.
Two-shot. At least you want a two-shot.
I mean, if we're gonna two-shot, then why not still just go Signal Beam and two-shots Pangoro regardless? He doesn't have a normal type either, does he? No, he doesn't.
I mean, I like
he gave
HP
away
fighting.
his
Plus,
he gave away. Well, Signal Beam, you can also touch the Whimsicott as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's neutral to Whimsicott. That's just still decent. I was thinking like. I think that's reaching.
Right.
Can power poison, maybe.
Check it right. It's one of those things where it's like if it's like Hoopa versus Whimsicott and you click Psychic there, you can just hard free go to Crest and you're locked in on that. Versus if you have Signal Beam, it doesn't matter. It's Signal Beam free, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Another kind of issue with Specs is that if he does bring Belly Drum Slurpuff, that's gonna be annoying.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Deontay should be able to deal with that. Hold on.
I mean,
I don't think it one-shots Deontay.
Signal Beam doesn't. The Signal Beam doesn't do. Well, I mean, this is with a max HP, max special defense, Pangoro. But I don't think he's. I think if anything, he's gonna run a physically defensive one.
Like Assault Vest or Scarf. Assault Vest or Scarf makes sense.
He might bring Assault Vest.
Yeah, like AV or Scarf.
Max HP AV. Like just do Adamant and then do max HP AV and see how much that does then.
Yeah.
Adamant. Only 30%.
Yeah, that's still a decent bit.
And then
so it only
trapped.
It's what is it? 3-hit KO, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that means the first time you hit it, it's not gonna switch in the second time because the second time it switches in, it's gonna get to a KO'd.
No, you don't gotta worry about Pursuit. He doesn't learn Pursuit.
Yeah.
What a shitty
Parting
dart
shot.
type.
No, yeah, Pangora's terrible. If it's scarfed, it's
a little bit. I mean, he's got really good attack stat, and his typing is good, but like, he just needs more.
Yeah, the rest
yeah.
of
If
his
it was
stats
faster,
are
if it was faster, it'd be
Holy
way better.
Shit.
It'd be so much better if it was faster.
It's such a grab bag of stats. 58 speed, 71 special defense, 69 special attack.
They pumped everything in the
Oh
first
wait,
two
you have a
stats,
Jirachi.
dog.
You have a Jirachi. Why am I
1.4
worried about
attack?
Slurpuff? The fuck?
Yeah, he has a Jirachi.
You might have to bring defensive Rachi actually for the puff.
Yep, I think so as well. I think this will be the week. Rocker defense Rachi.
Because if we do go a choiced Hoopa, then that gives Puff a free chance to sub, and that's really bad.
Yep.
That is no bueno.
You don't want to give that opportunity.
Not at all.
I don't think a +6 drain punch one shots a defensive Rachi.
No, +6 adamant does 50 to 59%.
Okay, cool.
Jesus Christ.
And that's like Jay's best instant damage dealer right there.
Yeah, plus you have to give him the free chance to set up, so he's not gonna. So he shouldn't be able to. So you should be fine.
I mean, I looked it up as well. Diancie also lives any one hit guaranteed at max HP.
Yeah, but player off still does a lot.
Yeah, player off 77 and 91.
So much damage.
That's what jolly. If he decides for an adamant, it actually has to roll to one shot, 84 to 100. Yikes. Yeah, then we have to bring defensive Rachi. Absolutely have to. So the Slurpuff doesn't sweep.
It looks pretty good. Another thing I was thinking about Hoopa is that you could try to go like sub nasty plot. But
I wanted to say that, but
I offered that as well. Shit is power.
because that can sub on Pex, it can sub on Cresselia, potentially the Magneton. It basically subs on like his purely defensive mons.
I was gonna say you could sub up on the Whimsicott as well. Like, we'll probably avoid obvious stun spore, but like
The cool no. So the cool thing, well no, because you're still Whimsicott's still faster.
Yeah. Yeah, really just pegs Cresselia. I don't know. Maybe he brings Cresselia. I feel like he'd be more intimidated by the dark presence, to where his wall core might just be Toxapex, him on top, and like the Whimsicott.
no Pangoro.
I don't think he'll probably bring it, but he won't bring it defensively.
Sure, buddy.
Then he's just bringing it to bring it.
Yeah, he'd bring it just to bring it. Then I
Actually, another thing, like Crobat should be able to stop Slurpuff too. Actually.
+6 return.
Oh yeah, return. Never mind. You're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
So Jirachi's gonna be like our main answer for Puff. That's fine. I think.
Yep.
We can work
I was
with
gonna
that.
say, Crobat
Hoopa. I feel like we should still come back to Hoopa, because we keep like finding different ways to try it out. But it's definitely coming.
We should see what the other team can do, and then see what Hoopa can fill out. Because Hoopa is like a guaranteed must. Like it just opens up his team.
So
Also,
are we set on the Vikavolt?
for those of you guys watching, my teams are outdated. The week 4 free agency's already happened. Jay doesn't have Porygon 2 anymore. He has Pangoro. That's why some of you guys are probably thinking, what the fuck are you talking about, Pangoro? Porygon 2 is not there anymore. It's Pangoro. And we don't have Tyranitar anymore. We have Clefable. And unfortunately, I've been informed this is not the week to bring Clefable, because Jay's got a Magneton.
I mean, it's still good. I mean, I like Clefable.
What's a Clefable? What's a Clefable to a Toxapex?
Psychic.
That's a sub. That's a Cosmic Power. He hazes though. Fuck that.
Exactly.
Unaware doesn't avoid that. No, it doesn't.
And if we're unaware, he just Toxics us.
Yeah.
That's why we're a Magic Guard.
Yeah.
Dude, look, I just really like Clefable, alright? It's one of my favorite Pokemon. I just really like that mon, I do, so maybe you could, like, you know. Maybe
I don't know. Plus, Mega Beedrill just kind of poison jabs it.
Yeah, Mega
It's
Beedrill.
rather annoying.
What?
But if he's up, like, +4 on Cosmic Powers, dude, it's gonna laugh. Dude, it's gonna laugh.
Yeah, but then, I don't know. I want to say Jay shouldn't let you Cosmic Power more than twice, but how Jay's been playing, I don't know.
It'd be a reach. It'd be a reach. But I was actually gonna talk about that. Flygon is in the roster on one of the things that I was offering to bring. Because Flygon just, I mean, you look at his first 3 OU mods. You look at his first 3 OU mods. Just look at the first 4 mods. None of them
Flygon can be solid. Yep. I definitely feel like we need a Scarfer because of the Mega Beedrill.
Mega Beedrill, the Blacephalon.
Plus, Flygon outspeeds the Blacephalon and the Garchomp too, which is nice.
He's very like confident lately. He's just very, I'd say, more comfortable if anything, because he likes to bring Scarf Blacephalon.
I was gonna say,
comfortable with that.
Why don't we just Scarf Crobat? Because I feel like if he's gonna bring a Scarfer, he's gonna bring a Scarfer to outspeed Crobat. Because Crobat outspeeds everything on his team. And Scarf Flygon wouldn't outspeed
Crobat doesn't outspeed the Beedrill though.
Crobat also just stops Mega Beedrill in general.
A Scarf Crobat doesn't outspeed Mega Beedrill?
No, well, it does. No, I was talking about regular Crobat.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. When you're saying let's bring a Scarfer, why don't we Scarf Crobat? Because he's going to bring a Scarfer to outspeed Crobat. He's not going to bring... I mean, he's got a bulky ass team, but he's not going to rely 100% on bulk to handle a Crobat.
I think he would. He doesn't really need to outspeed the Crobat. He's got a Magneton.
He could very well do like Rocky Helmet Toxapex to try and chip it down. Plus, Crobat doesn't touch Cresselia whatsoever.
Yep, it doesn't.
And then Magneton, actually Scarf Magneton. Well, I don't know.
He doesn't get.
I definitely feel like he brings Magneton potentially.
What a bite! Faint attack.
Yeah, just bring the bite and flinch him.
Flinch hacks. No, I can't get flinch though. Okay, this Flygon. We're bringing a Scarf Flygon.
U-turn, Earthquake. Defog maybe wouldn't be bad.
Defog, I was gonna say.
I mean, he doesn't really have rockers, so.
What are we doing here?
You don't need. I feel like you don't need the defog. It would be nice.
He has Minior and Chomp. That's really it. And they commonly ran both offensive, but he could bring rocks on his Chomp. But if he brings rocks on his Chomp, but I'll confirm to you right there that he's not a Banded Chomp. He's not a Scarf Chomp. He's not
I mean, do we need the 4th move for anything? I think that's what it comes down to. If we don't need the 4th move for anything, then it doesn't hurt bringing defog.
Yeah.
You really don't need it.
Ooh, Toxic could be nice, because if you can Toxic Cresselia, it's infinitely easier to deal with. You could also Toxic the Whimsicott on the switch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure you'll...
And Hitmontop.
Yeah, those things...
Toxic has merits, I think.
Is this the week we bring Mega Pidgeot?
I don't know.
I was gonna say he's got a Toxapex and a Crest and a Magneton.
I ain't scared of no Magneton, dog. I ain't scared of no goddamn Magneton. Y'all keep talking about Magneton like Magneton means shit to me.
It was the bird.
I ain't scared about no motherfucking Magneton, dog. Pete.
That nigga walls the bird, dog.
This will be it right here. This will be it right here.
Let me see. Hold on.
This will be it.
How fast is this?
It's not faster than Beedrill. It's like 121.
Fast as hell.
201. Oh no, Mega Pidge isn't fast enough. Scarf Magneton outspeeds. I don't know, like Choice Lock Magneton in general is a little bit risky because of Flygon and Swampert. But Mega Beedrill does outspeed Pidge, and that's a little annoying. I kind of like substitute Pidgeot. May not be bad. Like sub Roost Work Up Hurricane. No.
Oh, you want to work up?
Work Up Hurricane.
You see this damage?
Dope.
You see this damage right here? Seeing this powerful ass damage right here?
But then we don't hit the Magneton.
What do you mean? You got Focus Blast, dog. And that's one thing I can't miss.
Heat Wave.
It doesn't get
Focus Blast does more.
It doesn't get Focus Blast.
He doesn't get Focus Blast? What the fuck?
No, why did you think he'd get that? It'd be a little busted. You can't miss that, dude.
It'd be so much better. The fuck?
What do you mean? We're gonna run Focus Blast.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna bring in a legal ass Mega Pidgeot? Yeah, let's get it.
We're gonna run Focus Blast. What do you mean?
Why not?
Look at
this. Yo, big facts. You could run he said, what do you say, sub work up double edge?
No, sub double edge. Why?
Just cause, dude. I love the animation of double edge.
Nice base 80 attack.
Yeah.
The double edge. I mean, sub Roost Subroost doesn't seem that bad, but it's better to have like Toxic or Workup, I think. But then again, if we don't have Heat Wave, we don't hit the Magneton, which is a little annoying. Like, we have ways of dealing with the Magneton. It's just that Pidgeot can't deal with the Magneton, along with like being able to deal with everything else. If we're sure that he's not bringing Scarfed, then Mega Pidge is pretty decent.
Scarf Magneton?
His only flying resist is Magneton.
Yep.
So Magneton's definitely coming.
Yep,
So basically, if he switches in Magneton on your Mega Pidge, that should probably tell you he's Scarfed. So you can just switch into Flygon or Vikavolt. But Roost, Toxic, Heat Wave, Hurricane does look pretty decent. It doesn't break through Toxapex though, which is a little annoying.
Yeah, it kind of gets walled by Toxapex. That's why I wasn't really comfortable bringing this thing.
The
Pex. It gets walled by the Pex.
I mean, it still does decent damage to Toxapex. It's gonna force him to click recover.
Yeah, but then he Toxics you and it just stalls you.
Yep, he actually stalls you out.
Toxics who?
You.
The Pidgeot.
Well, no.
Toxapex Toxics
if
you.
If he brings that bitch in to take a hit, he's taking 40%.
Really?
I mean, do you have a max special defensive Toxapex, or what type of Toxapex did you look up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Look at it. Look at it right here. Look at this. Peep. I will send you, because I know you can't see the entire damage calc. You see the calc on the top above my
Hurricane
camera.
does 35 to 42%. That's pretty solid, actually.
Yeah, that shit up 35 to 42%.
Yeah.
Could you-
fuck Toxapex. Oh, he's a whore.
His fastest mine is what? Blacephalon?
Beedrill.
Beedrill, yeah.
It's Beedrill.
Well, I don't know,
the
after
Supply
that.
and the Chomp.
How fast is Blacephalon? Let me see.
No,
Like
sorry.
109?
It's a Beedrill, then the Meteor, then the Whimsicott. Because it's 145 Beedrill, then 120 Meteor, 116 Whimsicott, and then 115 Starmie, 107 Blacephalon, and 103 Garchomp.
It's Mega Pidge, probably.
Say what?
You could run Modest Mega Pidge.
Oh,
Because Blacephalon's max speed is 174. But I highly doubt he's going to run max speed on it, because he doesn't need to.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard me, but the Starmie is faster than Blacephalon, so it's the Whimsicott and the Meteor.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Then I think we have to go Timid with Pidge.
We have to, so we can outspeed Starmie.
Oh wait, that Hurricane was already at Timid. There wasn't even.
Yeah, I was gonna say Modest.
Oh, really?
does
Okay, then you're straight.
much more.
Modest.
So with rocks, how much does it 2 KO off the rocks?
3 KO after rocks.
Guaranteed 3 KO after rocks.
Oh, so all you do is Hurricane, Confusion. He hits himself in Confusion, and then you 2
Okay,
KO.
well, I mean, in a perfect world. In a perfect world, yeah.
Perfect. Just have him confuse himself and have him hit himself too.
Ain't no problem.
Yeah.
Ain't no problem.
Plus,
Ain't no problem.
there's a chance he may not even be max Def, so that's good.
He might run a
Like mixed
Fizz
defensive.
Def or mixed defensive because Hoopa. Right
Yeah.
now, how Jay's building, he's gonna build everything accordingly to this Hoopa. So
120.
hopefully he doesn't tunnel vision because Flygon also wrecks his team. I feel disgusting that I said that out loud. I have to watch my
Oh.
mouth, so.
What do you mean, Nexus? You love Flygon.
Mega Pidge, I guess, isn't that bad.
Yeah, no, I do. Yep, I do. Yep.
Okay, so wait, he hits. Oh, so I have to go max speed. That's just.
You have to, so you can
trash.
outspeed Starmie, Whimsicott, especially Minior. You naturally have to Minior at 1 point as well, because he's base 120 and you're base 121. So he brings it in.
Throat fucked by Hurricane. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just get rid of the Mag. If Magneton's not scarfed, or if it's just gone, Mega Pidge comes in and wins. Pretty much.
Basically.
Okay, so big
Yeah,
problems
I mean-
are Magneton and Garchomp.
Magneton, yep.
Yeah, Garchomp is a little bit annoying too. I mean, Swampert switches into Garchomp pretty well. So does Clefable.
Yo, the Clefable, I've been saying, let's bring that nigga. I'm telling you, let's bring that nigga, dude. But he's probably gonna run Iron Head Garchomp, or like Poison Jab or some shit like that.
Oh, that's true. He gets poisoned. I'd probably go Swampert then.
Well, who are we
Swampert,
dropping
Fizz Def
for
Swampert.
Swampert then.
We don't need Crobat.
But you don't need Crobat at all.
Probably drop Crobat. We can make adjustments afterwards.
Swampert eats up his hits.
And then you can put rocks on Swampert and put like Wish on Jirachi. That way you can get more use out of Jirachi. Since you're gonna need it to check the Slurpuff.
Could even run a healing.
Oh, also you have to be careful because Magneton can trap Jirachi. Oh, you could bring Shed Shell Jirachi. Or U-turn. Actually, U-turn. U-turn Wish Protect isn't that bad, I guess.
You can U-turn out of Magnepool?
Yeah.
You can initiative out.
Uh-huh.
You're only trapped if you don't have a way to get out. But if you have a way to get out, you can get out.
Yeah, so I feel like Shed Shell or U-turn would be solid on Rachi. If we can't fit U-turn on Rachi, then Shed Shell's worth it, I think.
Wait, we need rocks on this Swampert though. We're not running rocks on.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I was working, dog. I was working. My brain was going.
Does he actually get Ice Punch? Like, do you even need? He does.
I think Ice Beam does more to Chomp.
To Chomp, yeah. I mean, do you need Scald? Do you need Scald? I don't think you need Scald.
I don't fucking burn anyways.
You have EQ for the Blacephalon and the Toxic.
Actually, yeah, you really don't need Scald.
You don't need Scald.
Even though Scald is one of the most broken moves. If you burn.
I think Ice Beam does more than Ice Punch.
Yeah. I'm checking right now. Yeah, Ice Beam does like 2% more. 2% more min, 5% more max.
Plus, you also don't take rough skin damage.
Yeah, that's a plus.
So if he's like some not just rough skin Rocky helmet set for the Hoopa to wither down, Ice Beam's a good.
Like max defense, max HP, even +2 outrage doesn't 2A KO. I mean, doesn't OHKO. Sorry, +2 outrage does not OHKO unless he's like a life orb.
Wait, what Garchomp set are y'all looking at?
Jolly.
Offensive.
Offensive.
Yeah, offensive one.
Jolly, offensive. Ice Punch still does more than Ice Beam.
Well, you have Adamant.
Are you minus attack? No, you're running Adamant. That's why. Put relax. Relax nature.
Ice Punch still does more than Ice Beam.
252 in attack.
Yeah, you have attack. Why do you have attack investment?
You tell me.
You're the one running the count.
It's a defensive Swampert, dog. It's a defensive Swampert.
You tell me.
Ice Beam does more. Look at that, and look at that. It doesn't even guarantee to.
Also, you can put 12. You can put 12 in special attack, and it does 2% more damage. So put 12 in special attack, it does 76 to 91.
Yeah.
That's big beefy, dog. That's big beefy.
I think with rocks, do you have a chance to one shot with rocks? I think you have a chance to one shot.
Go 240 HP, max defense, and then like 12 in special attack.
Yeah.
And relax nature, I guess. I mean, does this even outspeed anything? Let's see. You already outspeed Pex. You don't outspeed his fast offense.
Are you?
Hey, I'm running Earthquake.
Yo, put it.
What?
Oh,
What's the problem? We're not outspeeding anything. Putting the 4 in.
No, I know. It's fine. That 4 for EQ, though. That 4 for EQ.
Hey, that could make a difference.
No, I'm pretty sure. Like even without it, you just one shot the Blacephalon. Like,
hey, I'm not worried about that Blacephalon.
At level 50, you can't do 240. What? Wait, how'd you put 240? Fuck.
240 what?
Am I missing something? Hold on.
You put 240. Wait, use the bar. Use the wheel. And see.
Oh no, you can go down to 236. You don't need 240. Yeah, 236.
Yeah, 236. There you go.
Oh yeah, then you have 8 left over then, I guess. Oh, we'll just put 4 in Spadef and 4 in attack.
What are we talking about?
236. Okay, 236 investment in HP.
And HP. Yeah.
And then
Why,
put 4 in attack and 4 in special defense.
Because at 240.
Because then okay, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're just wasting 4 EVs.
It's still 205. It doesn't matter. It's still
yeah, exactly. You're just wasting 4 EVs if you use 240.
So you can put 4 in attack and 4 special defense.
Yeah, keep the 12 special attack. I doubt the 4 do anything, but it just looks pretty.
I mean, you can help with the roll. Dude. RNG.
Jesus Christ, dog. This EV shit is out of this world.
This looks pretty decent. Toxic is gonna be really nice too.
Yeah, it's gonna be really nice for things like Cresselia. It's gonna, you know, I will always say this, but the 1 week he gives away P2 is a blessing right now, dude. It's a blessing. P2 walls a lot of your mons.
Yeah, you would have to guarantee the knockoff, and then your fighting type is Chestnut, which is a Chestnut.
Hey, Chestnut is out here doing
low key belly drum Chestnut.
That's what I've been telling him. That's what I've literally been telling him since season 1, dog. Sub-Salic belly drum.
I didn't even have Chestnut in season 1, so you couldn't have been telling me that since season 1. Try it again. No, I drafted him season 2.
Rotom Heat?
Yeah, I was gonna say I know you had a season 2.
That was season 2.
I thought you had that core throughout. Wow. Okay.
Nah, dog.
Okay.
Nah.
Didn't you have Drapion season 1?
Not even season 2.
Yo, shout out to that Drapion, dog.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. He did nothing. He got traded.
Bench, dog. That nigga from
He
the
got
bench.
traded. He wasn't doing shit. Okay, so this team right now. Whoa. We're missing. We were talking about. Well, we put U-turn on here, so we don't need Shed Shell.
What's up?
You don't need Shed Shell. You can just stay to lefty.
I was gonna say Wish is nice. Wish is really nice for Jirachi this match.
You don't need rocks anymore, yeah.
Yeah, because the cool thing is that if you have the Wish, that means you can play more aggressive with the Jirachi instead of keeping it in the back. You could go Wish, Protect, Shed Shell. That way you have the Protect option.
Instead of U-turn, you can run Push, Protect, and then the Shed Shell instead.
But Shed Shell only works once. Whereas U-turn
no, it doesn't.
every time.
It works the entire time.
Every time, dude.
Oh, it's not a use item?
No.
Who told you that it only works once?
I've never run Shed Shell before. The fuck?
Yeah,
well, trust me, it works.
It stays forever. It stays
yes,
forever.
you'll be
it
fine.
Doesn't go.
The only way it would suck. I mean,
nasty.
obviously, you need to make sure you don't get knocked off by Beedrill.
That's just a used condo, dog.
I was thinking the same thing. This shit's nasty.
Game free, you niggas foul, dog.
Childish.
So knockoff from the Beedrill. Nothing else gets knockoff, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say the only way that Shed Shell would be bad is if he does knock you off with a Beedrill. But if you get Rocks up, you should be fine against
While
Beedrill.
you guys are doing that, I'm gonna work on the flag on EVs because I don't think we need maximum speed scarf.
You just need enough for the what's it called? Yeah, you can outspeed the Beedrill. If it's lower than Timid Magneton, just have enough for Magneton, I guess.
Is this oh wait, we have 12 here. Hold up.
Because you want to be able to outspeed Scarf Magneton, because that could be a bring. I doubt it though. Like Choice Magneton's a little iffy. He even could be like a Violite, because he probably thinks this is his best check to the Pidge.
Wait, what?
No, flag, nothing. He could bring a Violite Magneton. Yeah, he could.
Well, if he brings that shit, we're Gucci, dog.
Yeah, exactly. Then it's outsped by everything.
I ain't worried about no goddamn Magneton, dog. That nigga's trash.
Wait, maybe you can run Adamant. I'm trying to see right now.
You could run Adamant Scarf. It still outspeeds Magneton. Because again, the only speed you need is Magneton.
Adamant Scarf outspeeds even Beedrill. Max speed Beedrill. Beedrill hits 216 with Adamant Scarf at 152. After the Scarf, you'll be at 228. And Beedrill's at 216. But you still don't need all that speed stat. I want to make at least a little buggier.
He could maybe bring Adamant Beedrill.
Yeah, he might.
Adamant Beedrill's getting fisted, dog. He can't be
All
that
the speed you
confident
need is
running
145, I think.
Because Beedrill's the fastest thing he's got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want 145. At 144, you'll speed tie with him. So put 196.
It's already done.
Yeah, max attack, Adamant.
And
then like
60
60
put the rest in
HP.
HP.
Yeah.
You don't need the defense. Give it that natural bulk. Bam. Dude, this thing's gonna throat fuck, dude. Wow. Holy shit. It outspeeds his fastest mod. So the only thing that outspeeds this thing is not even Scarfed. Scarf Cephalon outspeeds it.
Scarf Blaze and Scarf Chomp outspeed it.
Yep.
Actually, a big issue I'm seeing right now is there's not much that really switches into Blacephalon. That actually looks really annoying.
Yeah, that's why I was contemplating Clefable. Because Clefable guaranteed switches in.
Like Spadef, maybe? Unless he has like Hidden Power Steel, Deontay could switch into it, I guess.
He may run Grass Knot. Does he get Grass Knot?
Grass Knot doesn't do
think
shit to
so.
Deontay.
Oh, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Its best move to hit Deontay is Hidden Power Steel.
Empire Steel, yep. Easy.
Would he scarf
Actually,
himself
now
with
you got
Power
me.
Steel?
Much just
Dog, if this nigga is a sub-call mind Cephalon, I'd be a little scary too. He just likes Scarf though, but I don't know. He could use Blacephalon in so many other ways too.
So Scarf Blacephalon doesn't 2-hit KO Spadef Clefable.
He doesn't.
I almost want to. No, I don't want to give up Vikable because Vikable pressures Cresselia and Toxapex.
It almost seems like we'd have to just play Mega Aggro against the Blacephalon rather than defensively this week. Because like I like the 6 that we have now to where I don't want to move anything to the table.
What about the EVs
almost
on this, Vikable? Because it's just the same shit from last week.
Here, let me look that up.
Let's see the quotes.
And this was just made to eat.
Because you have to take into consideration if Starmie has Analytic, it's gonna be hitting decently hard.
Analytic.
Alright.
Yes.
Fire Blast, still one shots. Or sorry, no, but it does 73 to 88.
So that sets 2-hit KO'd by Life Orb Psyshock. Even Hydro Pump has a chance.
It also Flamethrower does 60 minimum. This is the AV set that you have. Shadow Ball. The only thing you're eating is a Shadow Ball. That's literally it. His Fire Stabs just burn through that Assault Vest.
Jirachi could maybe check the Starmie. Let's see. Oh no, but then we need like Spadef Jirachi in order to do that.
Are we running Spadef?
No, we're running Fizdef.
Oof.
Well, actually,
do we need 2 Fizdefs? Is Jirachi really here to... I mean, you already naturally eat hits from the Beedrill. It's just a knockoff of a Drill and it's scary.
So the cool thing is that even with no defense, a +6 Adamant Slurpuff still doesn't Oko Jirachi. So that's good.
Yeah, no, this Jirachi should be... I think we should run especially defensive with enough fizz investments. But I think if you run especially defensive, I mean, this Starmie doesn't get Shadow Ball. So the scariest it'll do to you is burn you with a Scald.
Yeah, that would be a little bit annoying. But then then the Shed Shell wouldn't work. So careful with 200 Spadef. Should always take 2 Hydro Pumps. It should take an Analytic one, then you Protect, and it takes another one. And then he doesn't have Rocks, which is nice.
People really underestimate the potential of Starmie. Like, people should run Curse Starmie, but nobody does that. I feel
Doesn't
like
get
we gotta
what?
get this move. It gets Curse.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
Look it up. It gets Curse. I only know that because a lot of Gen 2 mons used to run Curse.
Because it gets the Analytic boost too, lol.
Yeah. Yeah, see, people should take full advantage of Curse Starmie, dude. But
It gets Waterfall as a stab.
yeah, dude. People gotta wake up. They gotta wake up. Yo, if he brings Illuminate Starmie, like, you actually just lose.
Please stop.
What is Illuminate Starmie?
Look it up. I just want you to look it up. I want you to look it up on screen.
I don't even think that does anything.
Dog, it's pretty scary. Look it up.
No competitive use.
Exactly.
What does Illuminate do? What the fuck?
I think it avoids wild Pokemon or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure that's what it does.
No competitive use. Alright.
Oh, it brings the wild Pokemon encounter rate is increased by 100%. That's all it does. That's
So
all
every step you take is a wild battle?
it's a wild battle if you have it first in your party.
Talk about a shitty mon. Jesus Christ. Yo, that's a shiny hunter's dream.
Yeah, right, dude.
Full odds shiny
Starmie.
hunter. Illuminate Starmie, dog. Every encounter.
Illuminate Starmie, dog.
Come on,
That's
man.
it. That right
So
there is it.
This Jirachi is looking peachy. You like these extra 4s I got everywhere?
Actually, those four, the 204 is actually pretty smart on Jirachi.
These two?
No, 204.
204, you can go 52 defense instead of the other 4. Well, actually, no, because if you put 4 in your attack, Ironhead does like 1% more to puff. Yeah, actually, your spread is fine. No, keep it like that.
Spread's fine. It's perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Lit.
I don't know if like do we actually no, it would be nice to have hard stamp, I guess.
Well, the only reason I put hard stamp on there is because
it's a bullshit move.
Well, I was gonna say it's not like I'm trying to like this Jirachi isn't here to do damage per se, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like whatever I outspeed, I'm gonna basically guaranteed to flinch with hard stamp.
It's nice though to have it to hit the Toxapex.
Yeah.
Still.
It really is.
So this Vikavolt, we're leaving it the way it is. We don't want to put max special defense or anything, or max special attack.
Maybe more
how much?
special attack.
I want to see how much it does to the what's it called? The Moon Duck. How much special attack do you have? 28.
28.
Yeah, I've also just 17.
Bug Buzz is not to a KO.
Bug Buzz 43 minimum. You want to?
I mean, Modest doesn't even to a KO. It can have a chance to do a KO.
Modest 2v2.
Oh, that's if he's like Spadef. If he's like Spadef, then it doesn't to a KO. But if he's running not a lot of Spadef, then you to a KO regardless.
Basically.
Look at
That's
that precious
solid.
Bug Buzz, dog.
Like, what are you taking special hits from? The Magneton, the Whimsicott.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say because like well, we were calculating like Blacephalon, but Blacephalon burns through it anyways. So is there any point even trying to take that hit?
I don't even think it's worth running Assault Vest. You could just run Roost. Without the Assault Vest.
So what are we getting?
Well, no, because you want HPI, you want Bug Buzz, Volt Switch.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs all those 4 moves. He needs all of them.
What's your Z Crystal?
Dark.
Dark, right? No, never mind.
Yeah, I think he just have to maybe 2 specs here.
Vortex, I mean, you might as well keep the Assault Vest. You could go leftovers, I guess.
He doesn't get shit.
Hey, you want a Dark BMZ Crunch? Vigavolt?
You act like I won't. We can put max attack.
It's 70 attack. It ain't it, dog. it ain't it.
That's not gonna do anything.
What do you mean, dog? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? So this doesn't outspeed anything. This doesn't.
Oh, actually,
outspeed
you
Toxapex?
You could put enough speed to outspeed non-speed Cresselia. That'd be cheeky.
Base 35.
Yeah, Crescelia's base 85. That's
Base-
mega
Oh no, I
cheeky.
think you'd have to go timid. No, never mind. You're not
he'd
speed.
have to
Never
go
mind.
timid. That's mega cheeky.
Oh, never mind then. No.
He's
no,
at 63 with none, and Crescelia's at 105. He'd have to literally go max.
No, not even max outspeeds. Max is 104. I think
Yup.
Modest is
It is.
better.
Max is 104. You basically
Yeah. Oh, that's
guaranteed
lame.
do not outspeed that Cresselia. You can run 0 speed and still outspeeds you.
Yeah, that sucks.
The only thing I outspeed is the Toxapex. He would never leave it in on Toxapex. Or he would never
That's why he
leave
won't.
Toxapex in. Yeah.
Even Bug Buzz does 48 to 57 to Garchomp. That's
So maybe
ridiculous.
you don't need Empire Ice because a part of me was thinking, what if he just ran some 3 attacks?
Because like, are you gonna leave this in on the Garchomp?
He'd have to run,
Like, would you hard switch?
Well, no.
Like, so
What?
you lose them on, then you bring it on Garchomp.
What'd you say, Leo?
I said if you lose them on, are you gonna bring a Vikavolt on Garchomp?
I mean, if he has like Fire Punch, I would probably, or Fire Fang, that'd be a little.
You tank a Fire Fang. Like if he's Life Orb though, Garchomp knocks you out with Stone Edge.
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, let's look at the team. He definitely wants Dragon Stab. He's gonna want Earthquake. He's gonna need a coverage for not Jirachi, for the Clefable. So like dual stab, Poison Jab, Swords Dance. Actually, he may not even be able to knock out Vikavolt in one hit. Honestly.
Well,
So Hidden Power Ice still has its merits.
HP Ice. I feel like Jay would have to think HP Ice, especially if I bring this thing in. And there's no way he'd have to build like a careful Garchomp to take an HP Ice.
He could be Yachi Berry even.
Yeah, it could be Yachi Berry.
yeah.
We didn't even need to run. Careful.
I was gonna say if you want,
Stone Edge only has a chance to Oko.
you can forego HP Ice for Roost. because Bug Buzz already still does a lot. Oh, and if you go Life Orb, Bug Buzz does 65 to 77%. And that's with 52 in special attack. That's not even max special attack.
Yeah.
You don't even need max
like,
special
do
attack.
you really need Hidden Power Ice when Bug Buzz does damage to fucking Whimsicott, Chomp? It's hurting a lot of things. Even Beedrill is gonna hurt the Beedrill as well, because that nigga is... I don't know.
Well, sitting right
You
now...
could just go... You could go hold on.
We don't have to worry about Yachi Berry.
244 HP, 52 special attack, and like the rest in Spadef or something. Or you could put them in like defense in order to guarantee take a hit from Chomp if you want.
So to the Beedrill, right? Your Life Orb.
Oh no, never mind.
You do 44 to 52 with that Bug Buzz. Volt Switch to 69 and 81. So I mean, to be honest, like you really don't fear anything hitting Bug Buzz.
And we guarantee live a Stone Edge. Stone Edge would literally.
Yeah, and there's a good chance. There's a good chance he won't even get a Brox on you.
Yep. If you apply enough pressure, he may not even find that opening. I'd also put into your head that fucking Pangoro does have initiative. If he decides to run like Parting Shot, it could be a little annoying.
What does Parting Shot do exactly? That's where he swaps out and it lowers your
attack and special.
It lowers your attack and special attack and gains him momentum.
Yeah.
So you would have to be careful with that.
So he'd have to send it. Well, wait. When is he ever gonna click that? The only thing he outspeeds is this Vikavolt.
He'd only click that if he predicts that.
That's why I was mentioning Scarf Pangoro. Like Scarf Pangoro doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
That's
He'd only
decent.
do that. He'd only do that on something where it's like if it's Pangoro versus like, fucking I don't know. If he thinks it's Pangoro versus Hoopa and you're locked in on Psychic, and he thinks that it's like okay, he's gonna go out to the fucking Pidgeot, or just just cause he wants to lower that threat stats, he's like, all right, Parting Shot.
I don't even think Scarf outspeeds Mega Pidge.
I don't think
Base
so.
58 max speed. I don't
It's
think
181.
it's base 58. I don't think it does.
No, it
There's,
doesn't.
legit
No, yeah,
way
Scarf.
it does.
Scarf doesn't even outspeed Mega Pidgeot.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't outspeed Flygon either. And I don't think it knocks out Vikavolt in one hit either. Because I was gonna say you could also use Vikavolt as like a soft check to the Magneton and potentially the Starmie.
He gets Stone Edge.
So Spadef wouldn't be
Stone Edge would
bad.
be the scary thing he does to you.
From Pangoro to Vikavolt?
Yeah. I'd look that up. That's a scary thing he can do to you.
Knock off this.
Wait, why does Bug Buzz and Thunderbolt just 2 KO Magneton? What the crazy?
Because Magneton sucks, Doug.
Wait, did you look up Scarf Magneton or Violet? Look up I look up
Scarf. No, a Violite tanks, but Scarf I mean, a Violet's still 3 KO'd guaranteed.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see. I mean, to be fair, like, there's nothing really that Magneton even does to Vikavolt.
The most it does is Hidden Power Fire, which is 34 to 41.
Yeah.
But you roost that off.
Pretty much. It may still be worth running some Spadef, though.
Oh, sorry, that was actually with the Spadef. Without the Spadef, when I took it out, it's 44 to 53.
I was gonna say.
He's got a chance to KO. He's got the chance to KO you.
He does more to me with HP Fire than I do to him.
With Thunderbolt, yeah. Your max with Thunderbolt is min with Hidden Power Fire. I think he also run Hidden Power Grass on that Magneton as well, so he doesn't get walled by Swampert.
Yeah, and Flash Cannon still hits the Flygon.
Mm-hmm. So he doesn't need Hidden Power Eyes.
Yeah, so he cannot touch Vikavolt whatsoever. Which is great, actually.
Yeah, because I don't think he's not gonna run. He'll run HP Grass. He's not gonna run HP Fire. So Vikavolt's
No.
good.
Yep.
Let's see.
Okay, so my only question is, with this team, what happens if he brings like a Scarf Blacephalon or a Scarf Garchomp? or something along those lines, and it just 100% guarantees to outspeed everything.
If he has Scarf Garchomp, I feel like that'd be better for you. If he Scarf locks himself with the EQ, you have 2 levitating mons.
And a flyer.
Even then, Scarf Garchomp is a lot easier to deal with like a Life Orb one, because then Swampert can kind of take it on 1v1, you know?
Oh, if it's Life Orb, I'm just gonna send out Flygon and just.
Yeah.
Not worried about that. And then, what about Blacephalon? Because I don't have anyone that can tank a hit from Blacephalon. Who's taking a Shadow Ball? Well, I have this nigga right here, but I'm not trying to risk taking a Focus Blast. I mean, Fire Blast.
Yeah, Blacephalon can be really annoying. I mean, like, you have, if he is Scarfed, it'd be one of those things where you kind of have to figure out what he wants to lock himself into. Like, if he locks himself with the Fire Blast, you can go Swampert then. Or if he locks himself into, like, Shadow Ball, then you can go Pidgeot. It really just comes down to what he locks himself into.
I don't like that, because, like, that means that's literally 50-50 at that point. That means someone has to take a hit, potentially. And that's gonna get me fucked. Because that'll be the one that will be the turn that wins Jay this battle.
My Discord died. Sorry.
I mean, who knows? He may not even bring it.
He's not gonna bring what?
He may.
I don't know. It has a pretty solid matchup.
It's a solid matchup, but it might be one of those things where he's like, "Man, I bring it."
No, I want to make sure you were talking about Deontay. It's just like Infernape all over again. How well does Deontay take a Shadow Ball?
Pretty well.
Honestly, you could probably go Clefable over Mega Pidge. That makes the team a little bit more defensive.
Wait,
Pidgeot ain't coming. Pidgeot ain't coming ever.
He's gotta make his debut. Come on.
I mean, you have what? You have until week 8. You'll be fine.
Oh, I almost forgot that you had Clefable because it's not visually on the screens. I wasn't even thinking of Clefable. Whoa.
But Clefable is only 2 KO'd by Specs.
Yeah, Clefable just sort of dump trucks on that nigga, dog.
But if he Specs, then Hoopa comes in, Flygon comes in, Swampert comes in.
Why does Clefable get knockoff? That's fucking stupid.
So this is where it's funny because if you had Tyranitar, Blacephalon would literally not even.
Yeah, Blacephalon wouldn't exist. You just come in, eat a hit, or Pursuit Trap it.
Just like Mo, if Mo had Slowbro against PK. That's so funny.
I need big dishes to
brazy.
I need big dishes to come. We'll bring big dishes against PK. He'll have to scarf all his horses.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
Yeah, Double Bird can fist him.
Dog, it's got a good matchup against PK, dog. Who is if he not battle? It's just it's PK.
That means Big Dish is the only one that hasn't been brought yet. Everyone else has been brought.
Yeah. Dog, I don't know about this nigga, dog. You gotta tell this nigga been sitting on the bleachers. Let him sit there, dog. Bring out that clef, though. Bring out that clef.
Let him just plot and scheme on the side.
And the thing is, as well, yo, if you low-key bring Unaware, it ignores the Beast Boost.
That's true.
You need Magic Guard.
Oh, that nigga's ugly.
Yeah, don't make it shiny. Shiny's whack. Don't make it shiny.
Everyone's been asking, am I gonna bring Barbara or Robert? Barbara's not ready for UCL. Robert.
Who the fuck is Robert?
Robert's from Soling. I'm pretty sure it's Robert, if I remember correctly. I've only had a Robert once. So I'm pretty sure it's Robert, but Robert is like he's like a mob boss, and the whole league owes him money. So he's here to collect. He's here to collect.
What a name.
He's here to collect.
I want this Cosmic Power, Calm Mind, Soft-Boiled set. Let's fucking get it.
So you want me to run Cosmic Power and Calm Mind?
Dog, you don't even need Moonblast. Delete that. Run Stored Power.
You want me to run?
I want you to run Cosmic Power, Calm Mind, Stored Power, and Soft Boiled. It's a wrap. Jay, dog, we've already gone over this. This nigga doesn't have much Dark types. He just got one, dog. He just got one.
Okay, and if he swaps into that, what do I do?
I don't know. You die to a gun shot. I don't know, dog. I don't know what you want.
I don't know if Stored Power.
It might have to be Moonblast, but just one of these.
I don't know if
days,
Stored
really
Power
like
is
that
the way.
Stored Power set.
If you want to be cheeky, you can go Soft Boiled, Cosmic Power, Charge Beam, Stored Power.
I'm not clicking Charge Beam.
Charge Beam still hits.
Why? That's an
I'm not
actual
clicking
thing,
Charge Beam.
dude.
It's
I'm not clicking
70%
Charge Beam,
chance to
dog.
boost special
Do you
attack.
see this? Do you see this right here? Do you see this?
Ah,
Do you
But
see
nigga, the
that?
base 50 is nothing. He gets a boost every time he does it.
I'm not worried about the power. I'm not worried about. You see this? You see where the little hands
the
at?
90
the
accuracy.
low
Ain't no
ass
problem.
accuracy.
Dog,
Ain't
I'm
no
missing
problem
that.
at all.
I'm 100% missing that. 100% missing
Dog,
that.
why do you have knockout on the thing?
Dog, what do I do in return to the fucking Blacephalon?
Set up. Dog, remember he doesn't two shot you.
Unless he specs. Well, you can
Unless he
protect.
specs.
I was gonna say protect may be worth running. Ooh, low key, maybe Healing Wish would be nice. Well, you definitely want soft boiled.
I was gonna say he wants soft boiled.
Shadow Ball hits Blacephalon for super effective damage.
I don't want to run this goddamn charge beam.
We're not
Oh,
really
you
sure.
sleep on charging, dog.
Dog,
Well, to
I'm
be
telling
fair,
you.
and like, to
Hold
be
on,
fair,
time out.
season-
First of all, I'm gonna click charge beam 6 times before I get a boost, and I'm gonna miss.
Yeah,
half-
70%
I was gonna
is a
say
lie.
that was me. That was me in season 1. I didn't get any charge beam boost at all.
Bro,
Not- not- not like
70%,
9
70%
times.
is a lie. 70% is a
Yeah, it's more
lie.
like 7%, dog. It's a lie.
Exactly.
It's
a
either
lie.
7% or for the lucky people, it's 100%.
Well, I would have to
So dumb.
run. I would have to run something to, like, I like Shadow Ball. I mean, I can
It's
move
just
last
his
the
entire
Cresselia.
team.
I was gonna say yeah, well, except for the Magneton. Shadow Ball would have to be there for the Magneton.
Doesn't
Yeah.
do much to Toxapex either.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's Toxapex and Magneton.
Vikable, Hoopa,
Teemo.
Jirachi, and I mean, literally the rest of our team can deal
Rest of
with
your team
Pex,
deals with
except
Pex, yeah.
Clefable.
You don't need this Clefable to really deal with the Pex. It's 6v6.
Okay, then we're running Fire Blast. I refuse to run Charge Beam, but we're running Fire Blast. Damn it! My thing is, how do I touch the Magneton then?
Shadow Ball.
What's the damage we're doing with? I want to see.
Do like a +2 Shadow Ball. Let's assume you get +2. Do like a +2 Shadow Ball. Mind you, you're gonna have like 4 in special attack.
I'm setting this thing up, dog. I'm setting this thing up. Flash cannons, throat fucking me, dog. I don't do anything to him.
Do +2.
Nothing.
Wait, really?
This is a calm Eviolite max
Oh,
special.
you're doing for the
Wait.
absolute biggest.
Wait,
Oh,
that's
why?
not even absolute. That's not even absolute. Max special defense, max HP, calm Eviolite Magneton.
Okay,
I'm
how
only
about
doing
this, right?
22%.
You want to do
Yeah,
both?
but he's not bringing Max Badaf. Calm down.
Yeah, do max HP of Violite. If you want to do the worst for that, do max HP of Violite.
Yeah, there's no
See how
way
much
he
that
brings
is.
Max Badaf.
What
Max
nature?
He brings max Badaf. That's some wild shit. That's not
Timid.
needed.
All right, we're only doing 32%. Now,
+2.
if instead,
Then you just boost and boost
Wait,
and
wait,
boost.
put +2 in special defense. That way that you can see how much flash cannon does to you.
Low key, you could have store power
bad.
over Shadow Ball.
Hey,
You see how much
dog,
Store
this
power
Blast
still
is
does a
doing?
lot at +6.
you peeping this Fire Blast though? I know you see this Fire Blast.
Yeah, yeah. If you run, I don't know, dude. If you,
75% chance to
Beat
Oko after
stored power.
rocks.
Type in stored power of Fire Blast.
Why are we doing this, Doug?
Oh, I like stored power.
It's not doing shit.
How much is that? 20%?
Moonblast does more.
And we're at
Store
+2.
power is 20% to 24%. Moonblast is 29 to 34.
Put +3 special attack, +3
Yeah,
Spadaf.
+3. Let's assume we get the +3.
Look at that,
Look at this.
35.
Man, look at these
35,
flash
42.
cannons. Look at these flash cannons.
Look at these Fire Blasts.
Nice zip.
You don't need the fire.
I mean, I don't think you
Getting
can
eliminated.
fit Flash Cannon. I mean, I don't know if you can fit Fire Blast.
You need setup and you need the recovery. So you need 2 offensive moves. You're gonna need to stab. It's that last slot. I mean, Shadow Ball is also decent too, dog. Shadow Ball.
I like Shadow Ball because it's...
It hits
think
Cresselia too.
Yeah, it hits Cresselia too, and
He
it,
doesn't have
at
a normal
least
type.
it allows me to touch the Toxapex on the off chance, because like Fire Blast not doing shit to Toxapex. So
Yeah, and literally again, like the rest of our team deals with Pex.
yeah.
So
If
At
he
least
also decides
Shadow Ball gives
to-
me the option for Magneton.
if he decides to run no speed investor and it's Pangoro for some weird reason, he's like max HP, max attack, banded. This buff outspeeds it.
With 0 speed. This nigga
Yeah,
is speedy, dog. I might have to make this motherfucker shiny, dog. Look at this.
Yeah, you don't have to. Let's not do that. The shiny's bad.
Shiny's gross.
It's not bad. Come on now.
You're right. It's terrible.
It's not.
Yeah, get him,
no.
That shit is
This
big.
thing.
It's horrendous.
It's
Okay,
not
dog,
bad.
There's no
What's
way
the
you're
problem?
actually gonna get online with a name like that. Like the Game Freak is gonna be like, nope.
What do you mean? Game Freak would let me online? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, wait. So I'm copying this. Wait. This the one that we're calcing right now is.
Wait, put in Blacephalon. I think you need like a mixed defensive one. Maybe you need 172.
That's what I
You
was gonna say,
need
the one that we're calcing. is that.
212 Spadef with a calm nature in order for Scarf to not 2 a
There
KO.
it is. And then put the rest in phase defense.
You said 200.
And Mac,
Yep.
then 44 defense.
44 defense. There you go.
How well are we
So
smacking?
it's
Eating
Shadow Ball, like I think 3 shots, dude.
Shadow Ball does 30 to 36%.
earthquakes.
So it's a
hurting.
4-hit.
Wait,
It's a 4-hit KO.
Well, earthquake is mega hurting. Oh, I'm never gonna swap
you-
in on an earthquake. I live one.
You're
at
not gonna
least.
swap in. If it's 1v1 max HP, max TV, you win that, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That and you still have a Swampert.
You know how
Yeah,
I like to
exactly.
play my Swampert. I like to crumple that nigga up and toss him out like turn 2. The trend I've been having. I mean, at least I live one. And if he's scarfed, then I live one, and I can just moonblast him back. Wait. Hold up. Okay, I even live a poison jab. Easy mode.
Look at that.
Easy
Can't
mode.
body you.
Easy mode.
I think the scary thing is, I think Garchomp gets Iron Head. If he gets Iron Head and flinches you, that's a shame. He does. If he gets Iron Head and flinches you, that's a shame.
Not worried about it. We're good. Jay would never click Iron Head. Actually, no, Jay would click Iron Head. Jay's gonna click the move you think he would click. He would not
Yeah,
predict.
He plays pretty straightforward. So he sees Clefable, he'll hit the super effective move into Clefable.
But even then, we have Samson here to take any defensive hit. We're soaking this up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me actually see this here against this Garchomp. With Garchomp here. Even Earthquake we're swallowing. Iron Head we swallow. Fire Fang we swallow. Poison Jab we swallow.
Yeah, the most he can do to you is if he Swords Dance, he's a +2 Earthquake. That's the most this Garchomp can do to this Swampert.
Well, at that point, he deserves to win, to be honest. But even then,
what's
if
also
if
kind of
Swords
annoying-
Dance, then I just bop him with Flygon.
I was gonna say what's also kind of annoying is switching into Pangoro. But I mean, half of the squad outspeeds it, and Clefable should tank a hit regardless from it.
The only thing that's scary is Gunk Shot. If he's abandoned for some reason and he has Gunk Shot, it'd be a little scary.
I got a Steel
Yeah.
type right here. And how much does that do to Let me see here.
I think Gunk Shot, banded Gunk Shot, I think that's 1 shot.
Gunshot
die.
only does 23% to Swampert.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because Swampert is he eats that.
That's
If
adamant.
it's a fighting
choice
move,
band.
like banded Drain Punch. Look up, I don't think he's over an arm. Look up Drain Punch.
This is why we run Scald.
Bandit Canuck.
This is why we run Scald. Right here. This is it. We can take Toxic. Oh no, we don't have.
Look at that
Look at
EQ
that.
damage.
Oh, you're right. You true. You ain't never been wrong, Nexus. You ain't never been wrong. You right. Ain't no problem.
You're fine, dude.
Should be straight.
I like this. I like this because it's an offensive squad that still has plenty of bulk.
Defense, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Basically,
that's the
Pokemon
biggest
can still be offensive.
that's the biggest issue with my squad is that like obviously the walls were an issue when I was drafting, but like this still has a ton of defense to go with it. So
Exactly. I love the mix of bulk and offense. It's always nice.
Leo likes bulk? No way, dog. No way.
You
There's no way. There's no way.
should see the team I'm drafting right now. Yeah.
I don't wanna.
You don't want to.
If anything, that should mean that. Wait, why did you rank Jay's team so low? His team is so bulky. It should be number 1.
Yeah, it's not the right walls. They don't work together that well.
You see that fat? Look at that fat. Oof. Looking nice.
It's not the right wolf. Oh my god. Good. I don't know. He doesn't have the right walls. Like, imagine if he had like Cleft Mandibuzz, Toxapex.
No, the thing about Jay's draft is that yeah, he has the bulk, but he doesn't have the power.
Yeah. He like
And
also
his bulk is
offensive
so
lines,
passive.
He only
They
has
need setup.
3.
They need
Garchomp,
setup.
Blacephalon, and Mega Beedrill.
Yeah,
all those
but
things that
once
he
those
needs.
drop, what does he have then?
2 analytic users.
Yeah, but they're not.
Okay.
I'm done.
if Jay like that's why maybe their Pangoro wasn't too bad because he does instant damage, but the rest of his stats are dick.
Yeah,
Like-
Pangoro gives him another hard hitter, but it's so slow.
So
Oh, Jesus
slow,
Christ.
not really bulky. Like he
Stupid
like
slow.
Garchomp Beedrill, they need setup. They need an SD.
Yep.
And he has
Blacephalon
walls,
needs
so
to
how
calm
can he?
mind.
Like they're kind of like revenge killers. He has walls, so how can he clean up with those mons if he can't chip them down with his walls? Like, I don't know.
And his best way of stopping opposing setup mons are. When's that gone? Once that's gone, then what does he do? He sacks
wait,
things.
He said his best is what?
His did I break up?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I'm sorry. His best answers to set up Pokemon are not really there.
Pex.
Yeah, his only
Pex.
real answer is Haze Pex.
But
And
Pex
once
also
that's
take
gone-
whatever's already set up, so it'll probably get 2 shot.
Yeah, so once Pex is gone, what does he do?
Yep.
See, that was the issue with Choice Specs Hoopa versus a sub Nasty Bot Hoopa, because it's like I feel like I get more immediate damage using this as like a revenge killer than to try and send in and set up.
Yeah,
I feel like
I
you
think more
send
like
in,
a wall
you send
breaker,
in.
if anything. You just pop. You just pop.
that's exactly what Hoopa is. It's a wall breaker. You bring
Yeah.
it in, you click a button, something dies.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or they get low enough to the point where Flygon just cleans up.
Yeah, exactly. Like Flygon can definitely win late game. Like also Vikavolt. Vikavolt is just such an offensive threat to him too.
Yeah. If Vikavolt at least had base 70 speed, you know, it'd be
Okay.
a lot better.
Yeah,
So-
it'd be so much better if it was faster.
to cover everything, we've got a general answer to everything on this team. Is there any like, because I would never think of this. Are there any like
Oddballs?
like that could just pop up that could be problematic?
Not really, because you can lit his draft.
Like
Not really.
like a belly drum slurp.
Maybe like, and this is
Jirachi stops
but
belly drum.
Maybe like
Just keep Jirachi healthy.
I think Technician Hitmontop, if he's like an offensive Technician Hitmontop, could be a little annoying, a little bit. I mean, even
No.
Swampert though. But
Have
like,
Swampert, Clefable, Jirachi. Jirachi can even pass wishes to Swampert. That's good.
What about Shell Smash Minior?
I mean, just don't let him get a shell.
Swampert.
smash.
Hello?
And even then, you have a Swampert. So even after the shell
And
smash,
then
you will
he has to choose between HP Grass or HP Ice.
The Swampert is so much pressure. He's gonna die so early.
That's why you have Wish on Jirachi. You have those
Yeah,
wishes.
I don't know,
man.
dog. Maybe watch. I'm probably like in the midst of things, like Hitmontop learns steel moves. Like watch out against Gyro Ball.
It only gets Bullet Punch.
It gets
And it's
bullet
a
punch.
fucking bullet
It gets Gyro Ball as well.
Hey, he's not bringing.
Well, I mean,
He's
yeah,
not
he's
bringing
not.
He's not.
Well, I mean, he's talking about oddballs. You know, like just some things that he never gets. But I mean,
I've never in my life seen a Gyro Ball Hitmontop.
You haven't seen
and I
it?
doubt this is
Dog.
gonna be the time.
I've seen it before. I've seen a bulk up one, dog. Shit's wild. Crazy world out there. I mean, like, if he also runs Endeavor, I'd watch out for that too, because that could be annoying. If he decides to run Endeavor.
For the most part, you pretty much check everything.
I was gonna
decently
say,
well.
like, you know everything his draft can do, even the oddball picks. But I
And
do
the thing
feel
about
like-
it too is if you get up your rocks and you force him to rapid spin, if he's got Life Orb on Starmie, you're gonna force him to use a Life Orb rapid spin. So he's gonna take rocks, that's 12%, then he's gonna take 10% from the Life Orb. So it's already losing 22% of its health, just trying to get rid of hazards.
Oh, you know, it'd be super oddball if Jay runs a curse Hitmontop with Gyro Ball, dog. That'd be mega oddball right there, because
Just
it's
tell
also
him to run
boosting his Gyro Ball, but
Curse Starmie instead.
They can run
Cool.
Curse Starmie too. Niggas sleep, dog. Niggas sleep.
My biggest thing I'm worried about is, well, no, I guess I have.
Yeah, you actually have an
I was
answer
gonna say
to
the
everything
thing
on
that
all
worries me the
Pokemons.
most that like isn't in the forefront is the Whimsicott. But
I
what
mean,
can
it'll be
Whimsicott
annoying
do?
because
Whimsicott doesn't
Sun
break through
Sword.
Jirachi plus Clefable. You're fine.
doesn't. It's what Sunspore, fucking.
We can't stun spore Gonzalez.
Leech Seed, priority.
Most he
Leech
could do
Seed,
is
priority.
like moonblast it.
I mean, it could be a little annoying with priority Leech Seed, but like.
Clefable should stop Whimsicott. Period.
Yep.
Clefable stops Whimsicott hard out. It's fine.
Cause he can stun spore me, but it doesn't matter. I'm never gonna get paralyzed. Cause we just boss ass nigga over here just paralyze me, ho. I don't give a shit. So with Magic Guard, to be sure, Magic Guard ignores all effects of stun spore. So I don't get paralyzed and my speed isn't halved either. Or
your speed is halved. You can get paralyzed.
Yeah.
My speed is halved, but I can't get paralyzed.
You still
can
get paralyzed.
You still get the effects of paralysis, just not toxic and burn. Which actually, now that you pointed out, that does sound kind of dumb. But from the burn, you still get your attack halved, but it doesn't really matter.
It's just like if you're burned or poisoned, you're not taking that chip damage that you would if you didn't have Magic Guard. But I mean, I also feel like Magic Guard should work for paralysis. But then they nerf paralysis even more.
I've never thought about that.
They've already nerfed it. They've already nerfed it. Let's just leave it alone. They've already nerfed it.
That's
I don't know. At least it's still half speed, not 1/3 speed. God.
Oh, it doesn't. Then what am I thinking of?
I don't know. What are you thinking of? Sleep?
I thought they changed paralysis, so it went from 50% to 33% or some shit like that.
No, it went from 75% to 50%.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then they lowered the speed of Thunder Wave from 100 to 90.
Yeah, they lowered the accuracy. So, big chillin', big chillin'. Dude, Whimsicott would be a lot better mod if it got Baton Pass. Jenna, you listening?
If it had like synthesis, it'd be better.
Dude, Cotton Guard Baton Pass would be crazy, dude. Oh, watch out for Cotton's. Watch out for Cotton Spore as well. Put that in your mind.
Cotton Spore minus your speed.
Yep, by 2 stages. So if he decides to not run stuff,
as long as you have Jirachi and Clefable, you should be fine. Whimsicott shouldn't even be a problem.
Yep. I think if you play right against it, you're straight. Because again, like you're
it's literally not a threat. It's literally not a threat. You'll be fine.
Let that be known because this is the 1 week where you actually have the matchup.
Just a quick recap, because there are those out there that have no time to watch an entire team builder and they can't click through a video. So, quick recap. This nigga's here as a revenge killer and to come in and just bop things. And we are only outspeeding Pangoro.
Are we?
Well, we're base 80. Never mind. We outspeed Pangoro and we outspeed Cresselia and Magneton and Toxapex.
You don't outspeed max
Hitmontop
speed.
as well. You outspeed Hitmontop as well.
We outspeed Hitmontop. We outspeed Pangoro. We outspeed Cresselia, Magneton, unless it's Scarfed, and Toxapex. So we outspeed all of his walls.
Yeah.
Basically. Except for Scarf Magneton, which if he Scarf Magneton, then fuck it, he loses.
You basically, like, this thing is gonna destroy all of his walls to the point where Flygon can clean up. And he doesn't have answers to the thing.
This thing is pretty much the same thing as Hoopa.
It's kind of different because this thing is controlling momentum. It does also wall break as well, but you can control momentum so strong with this thing.
Because I can force him to swap and click Volt Switch or just hard swap myself. And for the first time in forever, no pun intended, we have Roost, so we can actually get some HP back, so I don't have to worry about actually just...
if you wanted to run...
Life Form Vikavolt is disgusting this matchup. It does so much work.
Yeah. Bug Buzz literally touches everything on his team for crazy damage, so I don't have to worry about that.
And then the only thing that would probably eat it is the Blacephalon because of time for resist, but I mean...
Even then, Blacephalon has like little to no bulk.
Let's see here. Wait, what's his Vikavolt? We're 52. You can count a totem Vikavolt?
Oh, that does 24 to 28%. Okay.
Yeah, times 4 resist, so I figured he'd eat it up pretty well.
But I mean, still, for time
you just predicted
20%.
Yeah,
I mean,
you just
predicted it had Volt Switch. I mean, look at that Volt Switch damage.
Yeah, Volt Switch can knock out after rocks.
Hold on, that's not even where's this stupid ass item at? Boop. That's still so much fucking damage.
That's almost a third.
Volt Switch is shredding.
It one shots.
It literally hit Okos after rocks.
Lit. Okay, this Jirachi is defensive this week. This is to wall anything but the Garchomp and the Blacephalon. essentially.
Yeah, it can take hits from Beedrill, Toxapex, Magneton, Starmie, Crest, Slurpuff,
Minior.
Hitmontop,
It's mainly here for the Slurpuff, though.
Yeah, mainly here for the Slurpuff, but it
and they can also check the Starmie.
It eats hits from everybody efficiently well, but the Garchomp and Blacephalon, obviously.
Yeah, pretty much. Also,
Outside
you
of
want to
that,
make
it
sure
walls
not
the
to
entire
lose
team.
the Shed Shell from Beedrill.
I think Pangoro could be a little annoying to it, but like just swap out.
Yeah.
Turn does 50%. Knockoff does the most.
Oh, actually, fun fact: if you put 8 speed EVs, well, no, if your speed reaches 122 speed, you outspeed Pangoro. Right now, at 121, you speed tie.
Yeah, take out the 4 from attack and then put it into speed. It's really smart.
Doesn't go
Well, no, go 36
12, yeah.
defense. Go 36 defense, 12 speed, and then 4 in attack.
4 in attack. Bam,
Yeet.
you clap. So now you have
Yeet.
speed on absolute max speed.
Yeah, now you outspeed
Okay,
Pangoro.
so only thing that's a real problem for this is Blacephalon, Mega Beedrill, Garchomp. Everything
Mega
else,
Beedrill is
I
not
swallow
that much
hits.
of a-
If you get up rocks, you deal with Beedrill.
Yeah, you do.
Clefable
Mega
switches
Beedrill's
into
not a problem.
Blacephalon. Yeah.
It's not a problem at all.
Yeah, so this Jirachi shouldn't be for Chomp or Blacephalon, obviously.
Yep, basically it's just those two are the only thing that really give it problems. Maybe like a banded Pangoro.
Yeah, but that's why you have Protect. You can protect the Scout out against
Yeah, you can
Pangoro.
protect the Scout.
Holy
And even then, you have
shit.
Iron Head to flinch
Oh
it.
my god. Dog, Stealth Rocks are up, but this Beedrill's getting throat fucked. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Uh-huh.
alright. That Beedrill, no problem.
And
no
even if he
problem.
knocks off his Shed Shell, the knockoff will do less damage because like take off the lefties. See how much it does then without it. It's not gonna keep doing 57. So if you take out the lefties in the calc,
Lefties from what?
you have lefties in your Jirachi in the calc.
Oh.
If
I
you
was
take
gonna
off
say
the
it has Shed
lefties,
Shell. What do you mean? Because
and
they're
you
not
make
running
it
left.
no item, make it no item, make it no item. You
Shed
can see how
Shell
much the knockoff does then.
Yeah, but you don't.
that.
If he does have the Magneton, you don't want to lose your Shed Shell.
You don't want to lose the Shed Shell though, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so prioritize Shed Shell over taking a knock. What? I don't know.
Well then just don't take a knockoff. Yeah, just.
I don't know.
I feel like
Or
you
it-
will
I mean,
knock
I would
off
rather,
every time, though.
I would rather take the knockoff and lose the Shed Shell and find a different way to deal with Magneton, and guarantee that I click Heart Stamp and kill that Mega Beedrill, because I have other answers for Magneton that aren't.
I mean, that would
I
be
mean, if
fine,
he
I
lets-
guess.
In a perfect world, if he does knock off his Shed Shell, he's Magnepool and you're locked in, my nigga, just head stamp him to death. Heart stamp him to death.
Between Flygon, Vikavolt, and Swampert, you still deal with the Magneton.
You still deal with it, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So if I get the
If-
chance to kill the Mega Beedrill, I want to do that, because Mega Beedrill
That's
is more
fine,
of a
I
problem
guess.
than Magneton.
Yeah. Again,
You
this
could
thing
also
just
try to
walls
protect and play the mind games.
Yep.
See what he
Because
goes
if you
for.
protect as he knocks off, he may not knock off again, thinking you'll switch.
You may not knock off again. It's big mind games, dude.
Yeah.
Turn.
Okay, so Flygon's here to sweep up essentially,
Yeah, and
Everything-
revenge
Everything
kill.
that's low.
and
Basically.
why do we calc the speed for Blacephalon?
Outspeed. No, you outspeed Beedrill. You outspeed.
And
the
then
Mega
you
Beedrill.
also outspeed everything except for Scarf Blacephalon and Scarf
So
Garchomp.
I outspeed everything that isn't a Scarfer. And
Yeah,
even then,
and
the only Scarfers
Starmie-
that can outspeed me are Garchomp and Blacephalon.
Yeah, and Starmie, I guess, but he's not
Starmie,
bringing
if he
Scarf
decides to run a
Starmie.
scarf, but he won't bring
He's
a
not.
scarf.
He's not bringing Scarf Starmie.
Essentially, like once everything is down to about like 50-60%, you just kind of bring in his Flygon, and he just sort of just spams EQ.
Also,
Obviously, you know,
Toxic
once
over
it's Flygon,
Defog, probably.
Then we have no way to get rid of rocks.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I feel like having the double Toxic is nice for the Cresselia. But I mean, I guess Defog's
Okay,
fine.
I think not even rocks. I think it could be annoying as Toxic Spikes from just Toxic Spikes, but that's not even a problem because you have Magic Guard, you have Levitate, you have a Steel type.
Yeah,
The
Hoopa's
only
not
people hurt
staying
by it
in
is-
long. Swampert, that's it.
It's
Hoopa's
just
not
Swampert.
staying in long. Swampert is the only real thing damaged by T-Spike. So even then, that
I
shouldn't be a
like
problem.
I would like to run Defog because like week 1 I won because there weren't any rocks on the field.
Oh no,
Would've
then by all
lost.
means you can keep it then. Just keep
Yeah, Defog is fine.
Just
not
as an
little
option,
loss.
as an answer, because I guarantee you, in the sense of what we're talking about, where you bring Flygon in to sweep, I feel like you could pressure him out into something and click Defog.
Yeah. Like with Flygon beat Toxic Spikes, it'd probably go Cresselia.
Yeah, plus Vikavolt and Hoopa already body Cresselia anyways.
Yeah.
All right, Clefable, literally drafted the same week as Broad. Robert is here to tank hits from everything.
Blacephalon.
Basically,
Mainly
the
Blacephalon.
main thing is Blacephalon. But yeah, basically you tank hits from everything, and once you're okay, I wouldn't even start setting up until like the Beedrill's gone.
Yeah, once Beedrill's gone, maybe Toxapex is gone. This
Then
comes
you
in
can
and
start setting
wins.
up. Yeah.
There may
Shadow
even
at
be a
least will have
slight
one
chance
touchback.
he doesn't bring Toxapex.
Yep, there could
Like
be
a slight chance.
Because he may be scared of bringing 2 poison types against somebody that has 2 very strong psychic types.
And then you have
So-
2 really good ground types too.
Yeah.
And
so
then if he
may
brings
bring, like-
Magneton, that's another Pokemon weak to ground.
I think Pex may not even come. I think Beedrill will 100% come.
Beedrill and
Because he
Magneton definitely
outspeeds.
need to come.
Yeah. I think his wall core might be like Crest and him on top.
So Clefable v Magneton, I click Calm Mind every time.
It depends.
It kind of depends. I would
I click
I
Calm Mind, Soft
would
Blow,
like
Calm Mind, Soft
I
Blow,
would
Calm
say
Mind, Calm Mind.
against
I would like
Mag,
if you
you
already
can
set
just
up.
switch Vikavolt into Magneton, honestly.
That
Yeah.
too.
Because Clefable really does well against Magneton once you're already set up. Like once you already have a +2, like, the Magneton isn't anything.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, you could.
If
maybe
you
try
can
something.
somehow Calm Mind once, then at that point you deal with Magneton. Anyways.
Yeah. Just don't start setting up versus Magneton because it's just gonna be scary.
Yeah, because he can still Flash Cannon you, and
He
that'd be annoying.
outspeeds, so he'll get a Flash Cannon before you set up a Calm Mind.
You're right. You are right. And then lastly, Swampert is here. He's the most important player on the team, and I need to not sack him off turn 2.
Hey,
Yeah,
team
he's
player is
important for
team
his-
player.
Because
Can't
he
go
gets
wrong with
stealth
Team
all
Player.
of his physical threats. All of his physical threats. Swampert walls and takes care of them.
walls everything. And pretty much I'm good against everything but the Whimsicott.
Yeah, Whimsicott
Mhm.
would be annoying.
And we cover Whimsicott so well already.
I'm liking the team. I like the squad.
remember,
I like that
I'd watch out for,
Flygon
like-
is here.
I'd watch out for HP Grass Starmie too, if he decided to run HP Grass on it. But I mean,
Alright,
he
so-
probably-
I feel like Hydro Pump does enough, honestly.
So
Yeah.
last question is, who can we remove for Entei?
What's the 7th Pokemon?
You don't need him, dude. You're fine.
Who can we remove on the team for Entei? Maybe Hoopa? I don't think Hoopa does enough.
Dog, him
Does the
losing
player
P2
count?
Him losing P2 this week is actually gonna affect him. Him losing P2 this week. P2 would have
For
been a
real.
nice matchup because you don't have any fighting types. Well, Chestnut's there, but I mean,
You're not bringing chest.
Well, I like it. I like it. I like it indeed. We had our first loss last week. Thank you, Leo. And that means we're bringing Shiny Jirachi from here on out. Every time Jirachi comes, that's what happens. I know you guys watching are probably wondering why it's Shiny Jirachi, but it's happening. We're going to click HP Ice this time. We're not going to second guess ourselves. We're going to click HP Ice. It's going to happen 100%. So I don't have to worry about that either. So I like the team. Thank you, Nexus and Leo, for sliding through and assisting.
You're welcome,
the team
buddy old
builders
pal.
this week. Their links will be included in the description below. Make sure you go and check them out for sure. And I'll catch you guys this Saturday for our Season 3 Week 4 battle against the Carolina Keldeos. Until then, we out this bitch. Bye.
Later.